on the vinyl. Keys open doors when the keys is albino. Now knock on my door when my stars is albino. I've been fishing for a minute.
What's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Cajun, also known as the Cajun Gamer, and I'm back. I'm back with the story time, as you can tell from the title of the video. But ladies and gentlemen, I have one of the funniest stories I think I've had on this channel. One of the most interesting, most revealing one. So basically, as you can tell, this is going to be about my first acid trip, or LSD, or whatever you like to call it, Lucy. I know there's a bunch of different street names for it, but it's acid. It's a piece of paper that you put under your under your tongue or in your mouth, and you let it dissolve, and then it sets in. It took us a little bit of time to set in, but it actually did set in within an hour. So I mean, I don't know, it could be different for different people, but I'm basically me telling you a story of from the point of taking it to what else happened, because my parents are out of town, and I'll explain. So it all started off with me selling Adderall. It was exam week, and I was like, hey, I have all these extra Adderall pills. I know people are going to want to buy them. So I was selling them. I was buying them cheap and then selling them for like $2 more, giving them a good price. And so someone hit me up. One of my coworkers actually hit me up saying that he wanted to buy some Adderall. Well, I just said, all right, I buy all six. I had like 6 Adderalls. That was big because I was just starting. But I had sold him 6 Adderalls. I hopped in his car. He said, hey, I have the money for the Adderall. He said, yeah. He gave me the money for the Adderall, but he was like, you want to get some acid? Because he had just gotten a fresh new sheet. And I figured out the way he does it is he gets it off the black market. There's always rumors of people getting it off the black market, but he actually gets his shit off the black market. They ship it to his fucking house. It's weird as shit, and I don't know how it works, but I know some of the background, the basic general story behind it. But he basically orders the acid offline, and it gets shipped to his house. Well, he cuts me off 2 pieces because it was me and my friend from school. It was the night before our final last exam. Our last exam, it was probably my hardest exam. I think was math at the end, and it was the night before. It was roughly around 8 o'clock. We were driving around. We had gone to do the deal, and we bought the acid. So me and my friend are just chilling. We're like, dude, we can't really do acid. He was saying maybe he would do it, maybe he would not. He was being a little shady about it. But I was like, I'm taking it. I don't care if you take it. I'm taking it. So this is the first time. This just was a random, sporadic. Hey, let's do acid. This is the weirdest fucking feeling in our lives. I never thought of it before, but it just popped into my head, which is really weird to start off. But I bought 2 acids, 2 hits of acid. I only took 1 though, and he took the other. Well, I believe I will have a picture of the actual tab or the little piece of paper I took. I'm gonna probably try to find it. It's on my phone somewhere, but yeah, I have an actual picture of the piece of acid, and we took it around 9 o'clock, I believe, or we took it around 8:30, and we took it in my kitchen. My parents were out of town. They were an hour away. No one, my sister wasn't even home. Everyone, the whole house was empty, and we had the house to ourselves. We had to wake up we had to wake up at around 7:30, 8 o'clock, because exams were at 9 o'clock. Well, we took the acid around 8:30, and we're like, shit, it's not even working. 30 minutes, a high from weed is normally within a couple of minutes you feel the high. Well, acid takes a while to set in, so we waited till about 9:30, and we're like, fuck, nothing's happening. So a guy that we hit up one of our friends. He lives about 15 minutes away, on the next exit, and he was like, hey, y'all are smoking, let me come smoke with y'all, because we were smoking weed and doing acid. But this is just just an adventurous night. So basically what happened was my friend, he hit us up, and he was like, yo, I'm punished, but I still want to come. So we're like, fuck it, we'll come. So it was around 9:30. We get to his house, and he lives in the back roads, dark, no lights. We have to turn on our brights to see gravel road, and he has a big long property. Well, we text him on Snapchat. He's like, yo, I'm coming, y'all chill. And he said, turn off your lights when y'all get there. Well, right when he said turn, right when we started driving up, it started hitting us. The acid was fucking us up. It was such a good high. It felt so good. It felt like weed times 3. It was when you're slapped, but multiply that by 3, you felt completely fucked up. But it's so much weirder. Like, if you smoke weed, you know that high. But when it comes to acid, it depends, like, what kind of acid you get. But it feels like, you know, when you have, like, you're slapped, if you, like, smoke weed and you're slapped, and you cannot stay on task. Well, that was the whole night for us, pretty much. Like, we could not stay on task. I was driving. I got to this guy's house. I turned off my lights. All we see is his phone. Like, he's running to the car, and his phone light is on. And we see the phone, like, you know, like, bouncing up and down because he's running. Well, all of a sudden, I see that phone, like, almost, like, kind of multiply. But not really. It just kind of made, like, a 3D image of itself. Like, a really faded second image. Kind of like when you cross your eyes and you look at an object. Oh, I saw that. And then the fucking, both of the shadow, like the 3D image and the phone actually like went up in the air. I was like, dude, when he got to the car, I was like, did you just throw your phone up in the air? And he was like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? I just came here. Well, anyways, he hops in our car and we're driving back and I'm like so fucked up right now. Like, it's completely ruined. Like, I don't even know where the fuck I am. Like, acid just fucks with your mind. Like, it's literally just teases your mind and brings it to a new level. But we pull, like, out of the driveway and we go down the road. And then all of a sudden, I see some eyes off to the left of our car. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it's a cow laying down. So we're all talking in the car. And I'm like, I pull over. No one sees the cow but me. And I'm like, I roll down my window and I'm like, yo, what's up, little mama? Like, just fucking around to be funny. Well, the cow, like, we noticed that we shined, like, our lights, like, we turned towards them, and there was, like, a herd of them. So it was, like, 8 or 9, like, I say a herd, like, 8 or 9 cows. So we get out of the car, and we're like, yo, we're going to go tell this cow hi, like, you know, we're going to pet it and, like, fuck with it. Well, my friend made a noise when he got out of the car, and it made the whole fucking herd just stampede towards their house, like, it spooked them. Well, we hurried up and got in our car and fucking rolled out of there. We got scared. We were, like, tripping. Like, we didn't know where the fuck we were. We just hurried up, ran to the car, and I let the third person drive. Well, the acid was kind of fucking with my stomach, so we went to, we decided to take a trip to a really nice, convenient little place, right? Like, kind of right. It's hard to explain. It's like a really, really nice gas station. It has, like, it's a trucker station, so, like, it has all the, like, food you would ever need. It would have, like, all the Slurpees, like, all the truckers would need. Like, they have a rest area for the truckers. They have, like, designated parking, like, that nice stuff. It's, like, brand new. Well, we go there. I get some Pepto-Bismol just to see if it would calm my stomach down. Well, we get back home, and my friends, like we have all 3 people there. Well, one of my friends, like, we're gonna call him Johnny. Well, Johnny is, like, he's pissing me off. Like, I told him not to eat. Like, he was hungry because we had smoked earlier in the day. Well, he's like, yo, let me have one of those honey buns. And I'm like, no, my mom's gonna come back and see those honey buns are missing and say, why the fuck you ate all the honey buns? Well, he proceeds to grab the honey buns and, like, he grabs, like, 3 of them. Well, I'm like, put those motherfucking honey buns down, you bitch. Put those motherfucking honey buns down. And he keeps on walking away. Well, I go and I slap the shit out of him, like, across the face. Well, he is like, what the fuck? And so I go and, like, I slap them out of his hand and he puts them down and he gets mad. Well, I kick him out of my house and he can't go home because it's like around 12 a.m. now. Well, he can't go home, so he goes sit in his truck for like 30 minutes. And I was so fucked up, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Well, he ended up coming back inside. I let him back inside after I was, like, not so pissed off at him. Well, we decided to roll up two more blunts, okay? Well, we smoked 1 blunt, like, regular, and then we got, like, we were exceedingly fucked up, and we just chilled. We're like, the second blunt, we're like, dude, let's go smoke it up on the roof. Mind you, between that time and smoking, between taking the acid and, like, going to smoke the second blunt, it was about, like, 4 hours. So it's already, like, 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m. And we're like, fuck. Like, it was 3 a.m. on the roof, and we were climbing it, like, fucked up. Like, I didn't even know where the fuck we were. That roof was slippery. I didn't know. I have videos from that night. Like, I videoed like so much shit because I could not even like think about what was happening right now. Like, we were on my fucking roof. It's a brand new house. I don't even know how the fuck to get back on the roof. Like, it's so hard to get on the roof. I'm surprised that we even got up there and got down without dying. Like, it was so slippery. And then we decided to go up there. It was like we could hear the birds chirping. Well, we knew it was like morning. It was like 3:34. Well, we smoke a blunt up there and we're chilling. And then we light a cigarette. And I don't smoke cigarettes, but I decided, since I was so fucked up, I decided, yeah, give me a cigarette. Because I hate the way cigarettes affect my body. They give you, I hate buzz. Like, I hate how the cigarette gives you a buzz because I don't smoke. And it kind of fucks me up because I'm not used to it like most smokers are. Well, I smoke a cigarette and I actually dropped my cigarette onto the very flammable shingles. Like, and it kind of rolled down the shingles and it fell in like a crack. And I'm like, fuck, I'm going to burn my house down. If I don't go get that cigarette, I'm fucked. Well, here I am, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, sliding on my ass down the shingles, like, trying not to go all at once. Like, you know, just baby stepping, like, 2 shingles at once, just sliding down, hoping I don't fall. And they don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. They think I'm, like, trying to commit suicide, like, about to go on a fucking jump off the roof. Well, I end up grabbing the cigarette, flicking it in the pool, and like sliding down a little bit more. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get fucked up. I might as well just head back. So I ended up just sliding back and getting down. Well, Johnny actually brought the other friend home, and we ended up going to bed. I could not go to sleep. I had to take about a half a bottle of Benadryl to go to sleep, to induce sleep, because acid, when you're on it, you do not have like the ability to go to sleep. It keeps you up. It keeps your mind working. Well, I ended up going to sleep at around like 4 or 5, having to wake up at like 8 to go to school. Well, we ended up, like, just to give us some background, we ended up taking our finals. I ended up failing the fuck out of that final because I didn't study. But we ended up getting through finals. I ended up graduating with a 3.1 at GPA, and that's all good. But just some like background and like advice if you want to take LSD. Basically, best way I can say it is, if you want to, make sure you know who makes it, because whoever makes it and the crystals they use, if they fuck it up, my friend had a seizure. If you don't take the right acid, like if you take some like bad shit or like not the real shit, because that shit will fuck you up. He got escorted to the hospital and had a seizure. Well, also, if you're going to take it, you have to set a certain amount of time for the acid. Like, you have to, it lasts 6 to 8, 9, 10 hours. It depends how your resistance is to it, your immunity. Well, you have to like allot a whole day to just taking acid. It's not just, you can't just like get high and like go throughout the day. You have to like, that's all you have to do. And make sure to surround yourself with good people, because if you don't have good people that you don't have to worry about, like mine was it was a good trip. I had a good trip. You know how people say I have bad trips. I had a good trip, but I wish I would have been surrounded by people I felt comfortable with. Johnny wasn't really the most comfortable friend I had to take it with, but nonetheless, it was still a fun trip. It was still like, you know, we'd try to do something that would lose track and like get sidetracked, and like that was the whole night. Like, it felt like we kept on having to do something and we'd forget about it. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's the story on my first time I took acid. If you do, please take it to your own caution. I do not condone the use of acid, but I cannot control what you do. But if you do it, please be safe. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed this commentary, this little story, if you want more stories, I have a lot more. My life has been very hectic since I've been graduated. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed, please give that a like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.
But memories keep coming back. All the nights that we used to laugh. Wanna know how I used to was, how I used to was. Memories keep playing back. All the nights